Two queens, one blonde. Two queens, one blonde. Two queens, one blonde. Just two. Two queens, one blonde. You better spark it up with two queens and a blonde. Two queens, one blonde. Two queens, one blonde. Two queens, one blonde. Just two. Two queens, one blonde. You better spark it up with two queens and a blonde.
What's up, you guys, and welcome back to the podcast. I am Zamore Love.
And I am Ebony Delight some more.
And, I'm not in drag. I just got home from work, took a quick little nap, and I just realized that I'd left my makeup at Lips in my dressing area. But it's okay. I'm not mad about it. I'm just not going to be in drag today, and I'm not mad about that either. I do get to be comfortable today. You look great in your blue Lizzo realness with this pink Nicki Minaj afro.
All right. You're giving me very much LL Cool J throwback.
Talking to your microphone. People
You're giving me
can't hear
very much LL Cool J with your throwback hat, bucket hat, because that's how he used to rock all the time. I don't know. This is weird. Is that better?
Talk again.
Was there something in my, like a hair on my mic? This seems weird. Like maybe because I moved it? I don't know.
I don't know.
Ooh,
I turned you up, though. So
there I sound a little bit better.
Yeah, your volume definitely needed to go up.
Hey.
All right. Ebony.
Yes.
You want to smoke?
I mean, we got two queens.
Well, we got one queen and a fag today.
PHAG.
It's fag talk. Shout out to T.S. Madison and Craig. Have you been watching that?
They crack me up.
They are hilarious.
I love them on their little lunch break things that they give.
Okay. We're going to smoke. And we made an executive decision today that we are going to go back to the days of smoking on the podcast. Cheer, make some noise. Woo! Everybody should be excited for that, right?
I am a little lightheaded already.
Are you?
Just from smelling it.
Just from smelling it. Okay, so wait until I tell y'all what we smoking. Oh, I'm so excited. So y'all know I work at a dispensary now. I work at Sway. Look at the merch. Shout out to the hat. Definitely go and check Sway out. It is located at 3340 North Halstead Street in Chicago, Illinois. It's a queer-owned, Latin-owned, Black-owned dispensary.
That's a lot of owned.
I mean,
Is
it's
it
multiple owners.
people?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's multiple owners. It's not just one person.
Oh, I thought someone was just being extra special with the
I mean,
card.
they could be a mixed person who's gay. That would be a queer, Latin, Black-owned business.
Yeah.
But it is multiple owners, and it's a great place to work. It's a great place to be. The environment is amazing. The people are amazing, and the weed is amazing. And I am excited because today we are smoking. I got this from work today. That Badu, which is a cookies collaboration with Erykah Badu. Girl.
Don't make me call Tyrone.
Girl, when I tell you, I'm so excited for this. First of all, cookies is my favorite brand. Second of all, Erykah Badu stay high. So I know that this has to be some good shit.
I'm a little scared.
Well, I bet you are. We're not going to smoke the entire thing in this first sitting. I'll put some
heck
out.
No.
And we'll smoke some more after the break. But Ebony, how's your week? Tell the people.
Oh my gosh, my week was a blur. All I did was work. But I am getting excited because I also got my music together for Queer Prom that's coming up.
When is that?
That is May 11th.
Oh, nice. It's
So
right
I'm
around the corner almost.
Yeah, I know. It's a country theme, so I'm excited to do a little bit of country.
I didn't even have to cough because this shit is so smooth. Bitch, this is some of the smoothest weed I've ever smoked. The only reason why I just started coughing is because I gagged myself because it was so smooth.
Oh.
Ebony, don't hit that shit like crazy, though.
I don't.
Pace yourself,
It
bitch.
makes me nervous. I was going to be fine.
Pace yourself. You'll be fine. Isn't it smooth?
That is.
Okay, that's that Badu baby. Not it's her. Oh, she want to get beat up on the pod. You know, I fight over some weed, girl. Shout out to our new trophy here, or not trophy, but our new goal. We are not going to smoke out of this bong until we have 500 subscribers.
500 subscribers.
Yeah. She's a beauty. I just bought her at the dispensary, and I had to have her. I didn't want anybody else to. But we're going to keep her sitting right there. And once we reach our 500 subscribers,
We're going to make her dirty.
on YouTube, we will dirty it up a bit.
That's right.
For me, my week has been great. Oh, you mentioned country for your thing, and that reminded me I have a country brunch this Sunday at Lips. So if you are interested in a good old time, come down to Lips Chicago and see the dial twirl for our country brunch. You can make reservations. You can find that at Lips Chicago. Or you can go on my Instagram, and I will be sharing the flyer.
Ooh.
Also, you can find me there Friday night. I'll be bartending and performing. Saturday, I'll be there for brunch. And Saturday, I will be at Sway. We're going to do a special 420 event. So I'll probably be performing there with a couple queens. And then Sunday, Lips. So, yeah. Anyway.
Hi.
What's that you got in front of you? Not Ebony's high already, and she done completely looked past it. Completely forgot the plan of how the episode was going. Ebony.
We'll be able to have a button soon for that. You can have the song already
Right.
recorded.
It's ready.
Yes.
7, 8. Wine tasting with Ebony. Come on and pour me a drink. It's wine tasting with Ebony. What are we drinking this week?
We are drinking Barefoot Fruscato Strawberry.
Now, Ebony, this sounds good. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, anything from Barefoot, she'll get you there. Barefoot got me through 2020.
Ooh, smells pretty delicious.
But let me tell you, this is definitely cheap wine. And nothing's wrong with that.
Oh, I mean, you started us out with some oldie wine.
And that was $3.
That's right.
And I'm proud of it.
That's
And I'm
right.
always drink my cheap wine. I'm just letting you know that Moscato is not wine still.
Yeah, well, this one is deliciously sweet and is deliciously delicious.
So deliciously pour it up then.
I am. Ooh, it's fizzy like champagne.
Oh, you know I love a good sham. Okay. So, it smells great. Oh,
Ooh.
it smells a little malty though.
You know what? You
It
gotta
does.
Take that out with.
It does.
Ooh, I do
But I'm
smell
not mad
that.
at it. You smell it, don't you?
Oh my gosh, I just saw one of those little thingies were in my glass.
What?
One of these things. So I was like, what's in the bottom of my glass?
Oh,
But it's not.
a little sample. Oh,
I
we're
like
about
it.
to be drunk and high
Ooh,
today.
yeah, this is good. This is juice.
Here.
Smoking Indo.
Okay.
Sipping on juice and juice.
Sipping on barefoot juice.
Laid back.
With my mind on my money
And the money on my mind.
Ebony, we have to stay true to the plan of today. And that is
Lord help y'all.
an all things Reddit. Now I wish I had the soundboard already set up. Ebony gifted us a soundboard to use in the pod. So we will have sound effects starting next season.
Season 3, y'all. We're getting close.
I mean, no shade. We might have sound effects starting next week if I can figure it out on an off day.
Don't ask me how it works. I have to. Ooh, you know what? I can add Old Faithful to come over. He'll show me how to use it.
Who's Old Faithful? Old Faithful Dick? Ebony.
No, Old Faithful means someone I could always count on. I've known him since high school.
So why did you look so mysterious when I said, who's Old Faithful?
because I realized you didn't know who he was. Because I was like, well, people really don't know who Old Faithful is.
Does Old Faithful provide services?
He used to work for the company, so he knows his stuff. I don't know how he know. He showed me before. He came over and showed me, and I forgot. Because I never quite used it in my set, and I meant to, because I want to be one of those. I go beep, beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, and get those little loops going, and I got Old Faithful does Old Faithful things, gets me distracted.
Old Faithful does Old Faithful things and gets me distracted. I know that's right. Okay.
But nonetheless, if all else fails, I know I could call him and he'll give me a refresher course on this, or I'll have him show us how to use it properly.
Period. Okay, wait. I cannot recommend this That Badu enough. Bitch, this is so smooth.
Yeah, it's really I feel like I'm going to float downstairs.
And this is a hybrid.
I feel like a cotton candy dandelion. I'm just gonna go ooh, Badu.
I was about to say something and you killed me. Ladies and gentlemen, she said she is a candy cane cotton candy dandelion. Have you ever heard that description before?
Boom, there it is.
Boom, there it is. Okay,
see
should we
that?
get into some Reddit stories?
I'm gonna get into this wine and listen to your stories.
Okay, we're going to start with the first story that I found for us
Wait
today.
1 second. Get your wine with us. Toke up, because it's a story time.
Get your wine, roll your blunts.
Stories with Zamora. She's not going to bore us. She's going to give us entertaining stories. So I hope.
Now Ebony came up with a song for me.
And
Now
then-
she done smoked that Erica Badu and then became a musician.
now we can learn how to pull audio and you got that song already set. Boom.
Period. Okay.
Period.
All right. Are you ready for our first story?
I am super kind of excited.
Let's dive in. True Off My Chest. And most of our stories are coming from True Off of My Chest today.
Okay.
This one was posted 1 day ago. I let my sister-in-law give me a hand job.
Oh, so what are you wiping off your chest? Oh, let me stop.
Here we go. So, 2 days ago, I went out with my friends up while sister-in-law looked after my kid because my wife couldn't because she was away visiting a friend. I came home really drunk. I don't remember everything, but my sister-in-law helped me upstairs to bed. I lay on the bed and spoke to her. I don't know what she was doing. I think she was helping me get undressed. She started to kiss me and started touching my dick. I didn't stop her. I don't know why. I love my wife. I don't want anyone else. I love her so much. I don't know why the fuck I would cheat on her. She's so perfect. What the fuck is wrong with me? My sister-in-law kept going until I finished, and whole time I just lay there. I didn't move. I didn't try and stop her. Why the fuck would I not stop her? My wife comes home tomorrow. I don't know what to do. I can't tell her I love her so much. Why would I do this to her? What the fuck is wrong with me?
Too bad you didn't drink enough whiskey to get whiskey dick. Then she wouldn't have been able to do that to you. But wait, when she started kissing you, you should have been like, girl, stop. So you wanted it. Don't try to act like you're a victim there.
Ebony. Okay, I don't agree with you. Let's talk about it. The first comment in the top comment, you were really drunk and needed help up the stairs.
But you remember the story.
Right, but you were really drunk and needed help up the stairs. So it sounds like you weren't in a state of proper consent. Ebony.
I don't know if he was really that needing that help up the stairs by her. So you're saying if a guy came up there was like, oh, you had a gay friend that came up and all of a sudden he was going to whack you off, you weren't going to do nothing for him either? But the sister, who probably looks like the wife.
Well, I don't know. You may have a point, you may not. Comment below if you agree with Ebony's thoughts. I personally could see it, but we have to call a spade, and the first comment is right there. Way too lit to give consent, or at least proper consent. And it sounds like he didn't even say anything.
He didn't say.
It sounds
Wait.
like he literally was just trapped in his head and his body was just there.
So he says as he types out this story to try to cover up what he did. So when he tells his wife, he's like, I felt so bad, honey. I didn't know what to do with your sister gave me the hand job. Sorry.
Ebony.
The Virgo in me is not buying it. I feel like this is a cover up. Like he probably wanted to do more with his sister than a hand job. I just laid there and did nothing.
Okay, so let's swap the genders then, because here goes another comment. It's another top comment. This is 100%, and it's in response to the first one. It says, this is 100% what happened and should be obvious to everyone when you swap the genders. If a dude took a drunk chick up to finger fuck her and she lay there silently intoxicated, you didn't push her off because you were drunk. She exploited your weakened state. I really doubt she just came unto you and this wasn't something she had thought of previously. She probably is using you to get to her sister for some insecurity or attempt at revenge for some previous thing. Perhaps jealousy.
And where was the baby?
Why are you worried about the baby, Ebony?
Because she was babysitting.
Okay, the baby was probably in the baby's room.
I hope. But I'm just saying, if you don't, why are you coming home so, I guess that's why the babysitter
Ebony,
was there.
why are you so eager to make him blame, or like,
I just don't buy it because he's putting it right out here.
So let's swap the genders. If that happened in the reverse, if a woman was in that drunken state and her brother-in-law was helping her and got her up into the room and finger fucked her while she silently laid there intoxicated, because let's remember, he laid there quiet and didn't say shit. He didn't say do it, he didn't say stop, he didn't say go, he didn't say nothing. He just laid there fucked up. So if we switch the genders, now you're sitting here thinking what?
I still need backstory. I'm not going to the gender swap is not going to make me change my mind on how I feel about how he presented his story. Now, I understand, but at the same time, I kind of feel like this is a cover for himself.
How is it a cover for himself? He didn't do anything.
Why would he get this off his chest on here?
Because it's Reddit. It's a bunch of strangers.
He should have just let that be part of his drunken memory and act like it never happened. And therefore, nobody would know.
Technically, nobody knows now. They don't know who he is. He's under a screen name.
If I was the sister-in-law and I just gave a handout to my brother-in-law after I babysat his baby, I would know it's me.
She knows anyway. She did it. She was there.
Now, let's see, but I need to know her. I need her to make a comment in there and be like, you know you were awake and you called me by my sister's name.
This is ridiculous. I cannot believe you are trying to put this on him so hard, Ebony.
No, obviously she put it on him hard.
On that note, we're going to move on to the next story. Comment below if you agree with Ebony on this take. Comment below if you don't. Just comment at this point. Let's move on to the next story.
Right.
This is also a true off of my chest. This was posted 15 days ago. Found out that my husband sleeps with his ex-wife from time to time to prevent her from dating.
What?
I told you I found some good ones this time. Should we dive right in?
Yes.
Let me take a little swig of this wine.
Oh my goodness. I want to sleep with my ex-wife so she don't date nobody else even though I'm married to somebody else. What is with these tutorial men?
Girl, okay. Okay, here's the
Okay.
story. I just want to lie down in the fetal position and cry. We have been married for 2 years, 2 happy years, until I stumble upon an email from her that said that she didn't want to do this anymore because she wanted to find love and meet other men. He answered her that he loved her more than anything, even more than the children. They have 3, and that he would give her all the sex she wanted. Then he went on about how it was safer for her not to let strangers into her home. She said that she was done. He asked her to marry him. She told him that she didn't want him back as a husband. He said he loved her. Now, I know why he refuses to have shared custody with her and would rather pay $4,500 in child support instead, so she doesn't have time to date. I'm so heartbroken. I feel like trash. Why is he doing this?
Is that it?
That's it.
Girl, why are you bothering to stay with that man? Obviously, he is.
I'm sorry, you didn't listen. You didn't listen, Ebony.
They've been married
Let
for
me
2
repeat,
years.
and I'm going to say why she's bothering to stay with that
Well,
man.
that $4,000
$4,500
for child support,
in
which
child
means he got more.
support.
I was about to say, what does he do?
He make money.
He make money, but honey, obviously he ain't in it for you. He in that old. He in old.
Girl.
He like his baby mama of 3.
His baby mama of 3. So I wonder if she divorced him or if he divorced her.
Did they ever really get married?
Yeah, they were.
No. Oh yeah, because she don't want him as a husband no more. She want to date.
The top comment says, "This sounds like you were the other woman. The husband left his wife to be with you, and now the husband regrets leaving her. Am I right?"
Oh my gosh, is this Diary of a Mad Black Woman?
Oh, my. Ebony.
He left her for that little young thing. Then the young thing just wanted the money. When he got in the handicapped chair, he's like, I don't want you no more. And then the old one is like, I love you. She's like, I don't want you. You already kicked me out the house. Give me the money.
Girl.
But this girl, I'm like, poor girl. They don't need to get in the fetal position. You just need to.
It sucks. It's unfortunate. And it's always fucked up when people show you their true colors and you thought that they were different. But girl, you would rather know than not know.
And you might as well go shop and make yourself feel better by using
Right.
pretty.
If you're not going to leave him, don't say nothing.
Ooh, get a baby. I mean,
I was thinking that too. You might as well become a baby mama too, so you could get you your 4,000.
Get your check and then get out the house.
I hope that y'all know you should never take anything on this podcast seriously. We are 2 drag queens who are talking our shit. And that's just that.
Oh my goodness. This is the wine.
Okay. Oh, she want to blame the wine. I think it's the Badu for you. Okay.
Ooh.
My best friend slept with my best friend at our wedding.
Wait. She got 2 best friends? Or the...
This is kind of long, but it says my best friend slept with my best friend at our wedding. Let's see.
Okay, I'm interested to see what the issue is with this, but okay.
Right. I, female 24, and my husband, male 26, had our wedding 2 days ago. During the wedding, I noticed that my best friend, female 24, and husband were missing halfway through our reception. Wait, is that supposed to say that my best friend slept with my husband at our wedding?
I don't know.
Let's continue. Hold on. At first, I thought they must have been outside for a smoke break. I decided to go look for them since I was curious and had a bad feeling. As I was walking past the disabled toilet, I heard a loud pitch noise that sounded like a dying cat. I knocked on the door to see if everything was all right. I then heard my husband say, "Be quiet." Oh, Lord.
It's the husband, not the best friend.
It's the husband.
On your wedding day.
At the wedding.
Oh, girl.
At
Read
the
on.
wedding.
This is juicy.
Okay, so the title should say, "My best friend slept with my husband at our wedding."
Ooh. Ooh, girl.
Okay. Okay. Then I heard my husband say, "Be quiet." The second I heard his voice, I started banging on the door. Suddenly, my supposed best friend and new husband walked out looking like they had been dragged through a hedge backwards. They both had a guilty look in their faces. And in that second, I knew exactly what happened. For a bit of context, my best friend had a tendency to open her legs to everything that moves. But I never would have thought she would open them to my husband. As for my husband, I thought he was one of the kindest people I had ever met. Wait. Oh, 2 days ago. Sorry. I thought I said 2 years ago. For a second, I was just say. Anyway, as for my husband, I thought that he was one of the kindest people I had ever met and never would have expected this from him. After they emerged from the bathroom, I stormed away while they both chased after me, apologizing. I got into a taxi and left back to my hotel. Well, I have been a mess for the past 2 days. Fellow Redditors, I'm not asking for advice. I just needed to get this off my chest before I go all female rage on them, if you know what I mean. It seems like she gave us the update.
Oh.
Do we want to talk about that first and then go back to the update? Yeah, let's do that. What are your thoughts?
I'm sorry, but girlfriend would have been snatched up right then and there. She would have looked like she got dragged through the hedges and right back again. And then him too. Yeah, there would have been cake all over the place. All over the face. And I love cake. I would have been mad.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Because in this situation, I want to agree with you. Because, you know, I love to cause a scene. I love a moment, right? However, at your wedding, with everyone who knows you and is important to you, yeah. I don't think that I would want that attention on me. So to just leave instead of exposing. Because if you just leave, the only people who know why you left is you, your husband, and your best friend. Unless they start talking.
The victim card you have right there.
But why would you? I don't even know if I would want people to see me as a victim in that situation. I
would get all the presents.
Not right then, because that is so grimy. That is so grimy. I don't think that I would want anybody to be talking about it right then. Like at our wedding, literally at the wedding.
I burn bridges. It would have been torched right there. I would have made such a scene.
I would have had to leave. I probably would have walked out too.
Now, mind you, my pride would never make me have to go back to them, because if I made a scene like that in front of everybody, you can't be boo-boo the fool and take them back later.
Exactly.
So,
but I probably wouldn't have did that. I probably would have left. And the difference between her and I is I would not have gone back to my hotel. I would have went to both of their houses and burned them down.
Well, see, she said she was getting her rage, so she was just had a little calm before the storm. She's probably getting her gear. Putting on her sneakers, getting out the dress.
Well, I'm very interested to read this update, because if it was me, yeah, I would. It's over for you bitches.
The phrase "catch me outside" would not be enough.
Girl.
Like on site would not be enough. I'd be like, girl, you better move out in the nights, under dark, and like kabuki style. Because if I see you. If I think I see you,
girl,
you better not have a twin. I feel sorry for them, because they're going to get it too. That's how bad it's going to be. Everybody can get it.
Everybody, okay? Wait, here's the update. Hey guys, sorry for the lack of an update. I know a couple of you guys have been asking for one. Before the update, I wanted to say thank you all for the kind comments and messages I have been receiving. For those who said I was lying and faking, fuck you. For a bit of extra context, okay? I have been friends with my best friend since we were 11. Damn. We have been inseparable ever since.
And you knew she was a horse since then.
Okay, kind of like Princess. That's why I don't let that bitch be around my bed.
It wasn't me.
Oh, you too, bitch. When have you ever met anybody that I'm talking to?
Well, no, but I mean, I haven't talked to Princess. I usually bring up Princess first, so this time it was you.
Oh.
She tried to come for me saying,
"Oh no, I don't let none of my whorish friends be around men that I date."
That's right.
Because you never know. It's not that I don't trust you. I just don't want to put you in that situation. Because I don't want to have to fuck you up. I love you too much to
I
want to do
I
that.
understand. I wouldn't cross that line, but I'd let you know if they came for me, though. I'd
Oh.
be like, I mean, not like the sister-in-law.
I'm so sick of you, Ebony. Okay, we have been inseparable ever since. She introduced me to my husband when I was 20. Oh, so she was already fucking your husband back then.
Oh, okay.
She was already fucking your husband, girl. She introduced me to my husband when I was 20 and he was 22. She seemed so supportive of both of us when we first got together until the day that we got married. I had absolutely zero idea that they were hooking up behind my back. My ex sometimes has to travel for work, so he can be away for a few days at a time every few weeks. I thought that he was working. I now know that he was mostly just fucking my best friend. I know some of you are wondering why I didn't cause a scene at the wedding. Causing a scene was the last thing on my mind. The only thing I wanted was to get away from the situation. I had a few messages from guests wondering what had happened, and all I have been saying is that I suddenly got ill and apologized for my quick exit. As for the two fuckwits, I blocked them both not before telling my ex I was annulling the marriage and wanted nothing to do with both of them, and that they can enjoy each other. You know what people say. I'm sorry. You know what people say. Once a cheater, always a cheater. I'm still at the hotel currently. I can't face going back to the house me and my ex share. Thank you again for all the kind words of support. And if you choose not to believe my story, then don't comment because nobody wants to hear your negative thoughts through the screen. I'll give updates when I have more to give. Check out of that hotel, bitch, and go back to your house and stop playing.
Right.
Because you spending money and you wasting money on heartbreak, girl.
Yeah.
Fuck that man. Kick him out of your house, y'all house, whatever, and be done with living in a hotel because you wasting money. Unless you're spending his money on the hotel, then fine. Live it up. Charge room service. Get a real good bottle of champagne. If you can't go back home, then girl, go to your parents' house. This is time where you are allowed to go home and regroup at this point because you're 24, girl. Go home. Go home, regroup. It's okay. That's fucked up. I'm so sorry that happened to you. That's real fucked up.
And check your friend.
Nah, you can't even check that bitch. Kill that bitch. No, I'm joking. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
But
Every time you see her, you gotta
I would
chop.
definitely run up on her, or get back some other way. Because I mean, hey, if you're single, stay single and fuck her man later.
Bang
on.
her new man.
Okay.
Yeah. Technically, that'd probably be your ex-husband. But you can bang him on her side. I said, now I'm banging him now. Now what?
Girl, or
do a threesome. Get over it.
no, not a threesome. No. Mm-mm. I understand what you're saying, but you can't start an open relationship or a polyamorous relationship off of some shit like that. Y'all already mistrusted. Like, the mistrust is so real.
You go there, and whatever trick she do, you do better.
Don't
take him back. Just let him know that you say this is what you missing now. You ain't gonna get no more of this. Then go on, disappear.
Okay, now that is good advice. It is always good to put it on him one last time so that way he knows what he's about to miss out on. Mm-hmm. But don't listen to Ebony.
Yes, listen to me. It's okay.
This situation is real fucked up. I'm so sorry, girl. This was posted 23 days ago, so hopefully we have more updates later on. But I know you're probably processing.
And the next update I'll have to ask is, did you still go to the reception and have the cake?
Girl, did you at least have another one of your friends bring you some food and some liquor from the reception? Because, bitch, you paid for all that shit.
Yeah, I definitely can't pass up a good cake. So I'd want all my tears of cake, and I'll cry my cake, but it'd be my cake. And I'd be like, I paid for this.
Cake.
It's delicious.
Cake.
Cake. Let me stop. But definitely, yeah. Sorry, I'm still a foodie. I still love me a good cake. I like to go, oh, you know what? I need to get engaged. Somebody come and ask me to get married so we can go try cakes.
The word of the day is clearly cake, because Ebony has said cake so many times. Please comment how many times Ebony said cakes.
This will not be a beverage game because
Okay.
you won't be thirsty.
Literally. All right.
What's the next one?
We have more stories to get into, but first we're going to take a little break. We've been
Oh.
on here for about 36 minutes so far, so we're going to take a little bit of a break.
It's the exact minute for me, like 36.
Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with a possible 7 stories still. I don't know if I'm going to go through each and every one of these right now, but we'll see when we come back. The first.
Ooh, excuse me.
Ebony!
Ooh,
The hell is going on over there?
fruit scotto, strawberry, badoo. Sorry.
The next story that we're going to dive in when we come back, I found out that my daughter is sleeping with my friend who she's known since she was 7.
How old is it? Wait. Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, we
Yep.
got to come back into that one.
We'll be back. It wasn't
wait.
recording.
I was about to say you probably have to check to make sure it doesn't have a rewrite thingy. But still, did you miss us?
No, they didn't give a damn about us.
Yeah, they did.
All right, the girls are back.
We were doing more Reddits, and this one is about something I can't remember.
We are, but before we do that, I just have to say once again, girl, this Erica Badu cookies is amazing. How are you feeling right now?
Going to call Tyrone.
Call them.
On my telephone.
Bye, Ebony. It's a good high, though. It's a hybrid, so it's like a nice mix of like,
I feel like I'm going to sleep real good.
okay. Same. I still can't believe how smooth those hits were. I'm definitely smoking another one when we're done with this.
I cannot hang for that.
Oh, you weren't invited for it.
Well, I wasn't going to come anyway if I was. So, there we go.
I'm like, girl, it was definitely going to be like a bedtime blunt, like laid in the bed.
That's what that one was for me.
Oh, good. You're going to
So-
sleep lovely.
I am.
All right. So this next story, I found out that my daughter is sleeping with my friend who she's known since she was 7. What are your initial feelings?
How old is this daughter? And how old is this friend?
Well, I'm going to answer that right now. I, 43 female, have a daughter, 22 female, who I'll call Liv. My good friend, who I'll call Adam, 42 male, has known my daughter since she was 7 years old. He would even babysit her for me and my husband, Stephen, 46 male. My husband is as disgusted and outraged just as much as I am. I found out 3 weeks ago when my daughter hosted a party to celebrate her birthday. She said she wanted to do one day with her friends and then the next with her family. She even took it upon herself to invite Adam, which confused me because I didn't give her his contact info. I noticed they were awfully close with each other, and it even made me uncomfortable. The final straw was when I saw him caress the back of her shoulder, and then I confronted her in private about this. She said that her and Adam had been seeing each other for about 6 months now. I was extremely angry and reminded her that she has known this man since she was a child. Then she further went on to say she was an adult and could make her own decisions. I stormed out and cussed out Adam for even thinking this was all right. He fired back saying that she was capable of deciding what she wants. My husband got into the argument, almost causing a fight to break out. My husband and I left feeling ashamed of what had happened. It's been about 3 weeks and my daughter and I still refuse to speak. I will not forgive Adam because I feel as if I didn't know how long they have been messing around. For all I know, she may have been lying about 6 months, and they could have been going on since she was underage. The thought of it makes my stomach turn, because if it is true, why didn't I notice? Everything was fine before I found this out, and my daughter was a very well-behaved child. I wouldn't have even imagined this. I feel as if I am a bad mother, because what if there were signs she and him were involved while she was still a teenager? I do not know what to do and how to move forward from this. Thoughts?
Ooh, that's a little. There's a lot of gray area that needs to be cleared up. Like, I was thinking too, I'm like, well, how long? Maybe he was grooming her. But then the fact that they both had their answers rehearsed. She's like, I'm grown. She's like, she's grown. She can make her own decisions. And I'm like, yeah, you're my friend. You can make your decision too and not sleep with her. She should feel like she's a little daughter, if not goddaughter to you anyway. That's just weird.
So, for me, this is a situation where if we're going to be like mad at someone, I think that we should be mad at Adam, not the daughter. The daughter is young, dumb, and full of cum.
Adams.
And Adam is a grown-ass man who should know, even if you don't feel like it's wrong, you should know the optics of how it looks when you, as a 42-year-old man, gets into a relationship with a 22-year-old girl, well, woman, who you've known since she was a little girl.
That is a 2 decades difference.
It's strange, it's weird, and it is cringy. And I mean, hey, who am I to judge? But you put it on Reddit, so I'm putting my 2 cents in. I just think that it's interesting. I think that the daughter is living a fantasy right now. I'm pretty sure, you know, to her, this is fun, this is wild, it's dangerous. And if she was that good, well-behaved girl as a kid, maybe she's trying to have a more free, thrilling, you know, adulthood. And as a 22-year-old, she's doing that. Ebony, what's going on? Did you die over there?
No, I am like agreeing with what you're saying a little bit, and then not.
Well, what don't you agree with?
I don't remember.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't remember. I thought my mouth was gonna know for me, but it doesn't.
Here we go. Ebony's too high again.
No. I've been going back and forth on that story because I don't know. I give that one more leeway than the stepsister thing.
Well, I say that as the mom, you worried about what to do. There's really nothing that you can do. So, it sucks. It's an unfortunate situation, but for lack of better phrases, mind your business, bitch. They ain't got shit to do with you. They're grown. It's unfortunate. It's weird. And I don't know.
I mean, he's only been friends for 15 years.
Ebony, if you don't open your eyes and wake up.
If she knew it was from when she was 7, I'm doing the math. That's why I had to close my eyes.
Sure.
Because I was like 22 to 7, that's 15. And if they're like, darn it, now I don't know where I'm at. Well, anyway, that's a while for you to not know what kind of character he is and if he's into younger girls. If you knew he was into younger girls, then you knew you should have kept an eye on your daughter too. But I would still go after him. He's the most wrong. And my question is him and the daddy friends?
Child, I don't know. I think they were all friends. All the adults were friends. Oh, well, all of the older adults were friends.
Because that would seem weird that he'd be okay with his daughter. Wait. She never said that the man she's with is her daddy. She just said her husband. Oh. Where's the real daddy?
Girl, that's you digging too deep. Anyway.
That's an unfortunate story you got there, girl. Well, at least he didn't knock her up yet.
Oh my gosh. Let's move on to the next story.
Could you imagine having that be your grandchild? You'd be like, oh my gosh, I can't stand your daddy. He used to be my best friend. And then he bangs your mama, which is my daughter, which is your mama. Messed up.
Is it more messed up than this? My mom wants me to marry my dead sister's husband.
Are you twins?
Twin.
Where have you been?
Where have you been? Nobody. No, nobody. No, let me stop. Someone please fucking help me escape this madness. I am beyond appalled, disgusted, and just fucking shocked. I've got no one I can tell this to yet, and I need to get this off my chest. 4 months ago, my sister, 27 female, passed away and left behind her children. Collectively, we have done our part as a family to help them regain normalcy the best we can. We have been by their side every step of the way in dealing with her absence and their grief. As of lately, I, 23 female, have started to remove myself away from anything which has to do with her husband. I'll call R, male 30, due to comments sometimes inappropriate, but usually on the lines of how I look exactly like my sister. I still make every effort to manage the kids to the best of my ability, and I still have them on my days regardless. The bombshell was dropped a few days ago, and my sister's clothes were strewn. I think that's supposed to say thrown. I don't know. Is strewn a word? STREWN.
Yeah.
What the fuck is strewn?
It's like presented. It's like not thrown, but it's like it's laid out.
Oh, okay. Strewn all over with her wedding dress, while my mother, my other sister, R, and his brother sat around. According to them, my deceased sister's kids required a mother and her husband requires a wife. And since I am an identical copy to her, I am the one to fulfill these roles. What the actual fuck?
Wait.
I am fully aware grief can cause individuals to say weird things and act oddly at times, but this is something entirely different. The most dreadful aspect for me was the fact that they had already taken away her photos and begun preparing for the wedding. I am very lucky, as R's mother and father have not only selflessly taken myself in, but also their grandbabies. She is admittedly against this nonsense and feels we all are not safe around them, which I strongly agree with. I am fortunate to have an opportunity to work elsewhere, but I can't imagine leaving my nephews behind in this mess. I'm still in a state of shock, trying to process the situation and how I can manage everyone in this too. I do apologize if some aspects don't make sense, as I have rushed as I am at work, and I will add more information or details in the comments if needed. I'm just struggling to understand what could have brought this on, or what could possess someone to behave like this, as I can't wrap my head around. I'm sorry to vent, but thank you in advance.
How shallow can he be?
Wait, it's not just him, it's the whole family.
Well, him and the mom, at least his parents
And
have
the
sense.
sisters.
But his parents have sense, and they're like,
Hers
no,
don't.
No. She up here ready to say, yes, put her in the dress.
And he said yes too. It's all just too
You
much.
gotta jump in and take care of the kids. You do look less like your sister. No. That means you don't care about personality. You just want her to look like your your past, your deceased wife, your widow. You're a widower now, and you want her to take care of her nephews. You just want her to feel in. That's That is foul. And for y'all to all playing around her like she's just some kind of merchandise and interchangeable, you can't take her back to the store and switch her out. That's not how it works. My gerbil died. Here. What's another one from his litter? That'll work. No.
Girl.
Ooh.
Ebony. What the fuck?
I don't know.
Do you not feel the burp coming?
No, not till it's like right in my throat and then it's like there and it's like, damn it.
Wow. Well.
Because I always go through my diaphragm anyway, so they all feel the same.
Okay, diaphragm.
That's right. Not getting me pregnant. What's our next story? Or what do you think? How do you feel on it? I don't recall what you said.
I just can't. That's too much. It's giving cult. It's giving run. It's giving, if you marry that man, they're gonna like tie you to the bed and force you to get pregnant every time that you can't get pregnant.
The only thing that made me think that might be a different culture, like I know, well, I don't know for sure, but I know over.
That bitch said, "Mom, they're British."
Oh. Well, she was ready to marry you off.
No, that's crazy.
That would be messed up. What if she got a man? She's like, I got my old man. Y'all trying to marry me off? That would have been funny.
Girl.
Leave him, marry your sister's ex-man. I mean, whatever.
Here we go. This next one was posted 6 days ago. I can't have rough sex because of my dogs.
Wait, can't they just be in another room? What is it?
I mean, I don't know.
Or you might need to calm it down, girl. Your dogs think you in danger.
We'll discuss that later. I can only have sweet and sensual slow sex and have quiet orgasms because of my dogs. I love my dogs, and my husband has never hurt me or them. He raised them from 4 weeks old and never raised a hand to them. If we try to have hard sex, if I get spanked, if I moan too loud, these 3 dogs will break out of their metal kennels to protect me. I live in an RV, and they have broken the doors of the kennel and scared themselves because I got spanked having sex. I had to roll on top of my husband and protect him because the dogs would not stop growling. We have been together 12 years, and my husband worked from home raising the dogs. Oh, wait a minute. Not he worked from home raising the dogs. Although they are COVID dogs, and I spent most of my time training and playing with them during COVID as I was a teacher and didn't really work. The dogs are 4 and 3 years old. They have never been hit and had anything thrown at them or anything violent. But I have cut my orgasm short to reassure them that I am not being beaten. I am so mad. I can't wait for this outside kennel to get shipped to me. Hoping to put their butts out so my hubby and I can have some time together. Although I worry they will break that too.
Wow. That's messed up for sure. That's unfortunate for you.
The top comment says, put their kennels outside, turn the radio up, and get slapped.
You need to play some movies where, that stuff's happening. Maybe they'll get used to the noise and not know the difference. They will, though, but still, you could try it.
I don't even know what to say. I mean, that's not what I was expecting from the story, so I'm kind of gagged.
I don't even remember what the title was. Oh, yeah.
I can't have rough sex
rough
because of my dogs.
Yes.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh, well. You
It's
gotta
or
do
just
that
go to a
sensual,
hotel.
soft and sensual.
Go to a hotel or have sex in the car or have sex somewhere else. Like, you don't have to have sex in the house.
Or maybe that's the reason why you want to have it rough, is because you feel you can't have it that way. So you kind of want that dirty desire. Maybe once you can do it freely, you won't want it so much. You'll be like, I need the soft sensual.
I don't think that she's mad about the soft sensuals.
She was. She had to hold back her quiet orgasms. She had to whisper them.
I can't.
Pull
with
it
you.
out.
Okay, I'm tired and I'm ready to go to bed, and I do have to work early in the morning, so we're going to do one last story.
Ooh, is it a doozy?
Well, you tell me. This was posted 5 days ago. My partner wets the bed and I'm tired of it.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No. I feel like there's nothing good to come out of this. And why is they waiting to bed? And it just, no.
Well, let's see. My 24 female partner of nearly 6 years, 26 male, was asleep with... Wait. What? Oh, not was asleep. Has sleep apnea, which leads to nocturnal enuresis, I don't know, aka bedwetting. He refuses to maintain it, and I'm tired of it. It's been 6 years of this. I'm seriously considering leaving him over it at this point. I understand that it's a medical issue that in itself cannot be resolved, but it can be maintained, and he won't. I've asked him to stop drinking liquids by 8 p.m., but I'm so thirsty. I've asked him to wear adult diapers to bed. They make me uncomfortable. Okay, but what about me? I get constant rashes from this. I wake up drenched in someone else's bodily fluids on a fairly regular basis. I've woken up to him actually pissing on me before. God forbid we fall asleep touching and cuddling. I have an unconscious habit of feeling all around the bed I am sleeping in, even if I'm somewhere else without him, because I am so used to waking up to piss-soaked bed and needing to wake him up to take care of it. That's another thing. He doesn't even wake up after it happens. If I don't wake him up, he is still asleep, soaked in piss for hours. He doesn't even notice. If it doesn't get to me and the wet feeling doesn't wake up, the smell certainly does. Oh, I'm thinking that she's talking about waking herself up in that part. He's ruined countless mattresses, even though we use 2 waterproof mattress covers, as well as bed dressings, and will only replace them after I repeatedly ask him to. I'm at such a loss, and I feel so completely just disrespected, to be honest. 6 years. Top comment says he's an asshole for putting you through this. Now, here's the gag. I dated this guy, and I was in love with this man, so I really didn't give a fuck. But he peed the bed one time. My bed, to be exact. We were at my house, not even at his house. And I woke up. I said, actually, no, he woke me up. He did wake me up.
He's like, you into water sports?
No. He woke me up.
Was it R. Kelly?
Ebony.
I'm giving you upgrades. You like...
No, it wasn't no motherfucking R. Kelly, bitch.
Okay, you were younger.
Bye. Bye. Stop playing with me, Ebony. Anyway, I was asleep and he woke me up, and he ended up putting the sheets in the washer and dryer downstairs in my apartment, and he took care of everything so I didn't have to, but he was super like embarrassed about it.
See, but he wouldn't be embarrassed about this because he's narcoleptic. And so therefore he passes out and he doesn't know the fact that he drinks water late, which is because he's thirsty. He only knows why he's thirsty because he's used to peeing at that hour.
Well,
And girl, you should wear a bathing suit. If you knew what he
Not a
know he has a
bathing suit.
condition. You know he has a condition. So therefore you either need to get you some rubber sheets, make a little barrier in between y'all.
or let's be honest. I mean, it might not be perfectly ideal, but there's plenty of couples who sleep in separate rooms
Or separate beds,
or separate beds.
like the Brady Bunch.
Yep. You can be in the same room, separate beds.
And then he could be having a piss-soaked bed, and you can have nice little fluffy pillows.
And I mean, maybe you want separate rooms because she doesn't like the smell.
Tell him to drink more water. Less asparagus.
Well, he doesn't need to drink more water. He needs to stop drinking water.
Well, he needs
He needs to stop drinking fluids, period, so he stops pissing the bed.
He needs to wear those Depends. He just don't want to look around like a big baby.
He needs to wear some fucking Depends. Well, on that note, I think that is all the Reddit stories that we are going to get into today, because this Badu got me floating right now.
And they'd be pissed off if he kept going. Because they'd be like, girl, I'm trying to get to work. I'm trying to sit on my lunch.
And I'm like, girl, I have to go to work in the morning. I have to be there at 8, and I have to edit this podcast right now. And it is, what time is it?
Let us know what's your favorite time to listen to the podcast. And if you made it this far, you definitely should have hit that like button already because you liked it. You like us.
It's 11:34. I have to edit this, so I probably won't be done editing this until like 1. And then I have to be up at 5:30, 6 o'clock to be out the door by 6:30.
I will try to stay up with you, Sister Soldier.
Oh, no.
In spirit.
I was going to say, you don't have to. Don't you worry.
I didn't think I would make it, but I said I'd try.
On that note, I hope that you guys have a phenomenal week, and come to Sway, get you some good weed. And Ebony, is there anything else that you want to tell the people?
Try the Badu. And definitely, if you're in the Aurora area on May 3rd, I'll be down there for Drag Wars.
Oh, I meant to read you about that.
Why?
Cooter bitch.
Who's Cooter?
Elena.
Oh. BB Zahara.
Girl.
That's what I want to see more.
Girl.
Ooh la 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 la.
Anyway, I'm going to keep my thoughts to myself.
That's another thing for maybe the vlog. No, not really. I don't know. But yeah, so you can catch me there trying to compete, trying to get me some monies. And then if you're between the ages of 12 and 20, you can come to the Joliet Pride Network
Queer Pride.
Queer Prom.
Prom.
Yes, it's going to be fun. It's a fun night. And you'll see me there. All right. But yeah, where are you going to catch us at?
Oh, I
Sway.
said everything at the
Yes.
beginning of the episode. But yeah, I'm at Lips all weekend bartending. I'm performing as well. We got the brunch, the country brunch this week. And then I'm at Sway as well working. And then we got a special 420 event that night. So yeah, come support, have fun.
And help us get to 500 subscribers.
Yes, so please like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, and yeah, hopefully next week I'm in drag. I actually think I'm just gonna buy another set of makeup. So I have makeup at the house and I have makeup in my dressing area.
She got makeup money.
Bitch, she got. Never mind.
I mean, it should make
Keep
sense
my
all the work
business.
you're doing. So
Ebony, stop trying to tell the people my business.
if they watch your vlog, they know you work all the time, girl.
Right, but don't nobody need to be trying to worry about me, girl.
You don't show the street sign. You don't show the corner like Princess do.
On that note, remember to always lead with love, and that one blunt a day
Keeps the bullshit away.
especially if it's a blunt of that Badu.
I do
Badu.
what it do.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, y'all, we're out. Bye.
Deuces.